What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, season 6, episode 14, Sound Off. Okay, I'm getting tired of this season because it's not really giving us anything. But I will say this: at the beginning of this episode, it picks up with the whole thing that happened at World on Wheels, with April Fierce and Moniece. Okay, let me just say this. April, you got the right Moniece this time, okay? You really do, and you should be lucky that, and count your lucky stars that you got this calm, subdued, probably medicated Moniece that you have. Because any other time, that bitch probably would have popped off on your ass. You saw how she tried to throw that damn chair at Princess when she was fucking pregnant, bitch, okay? And you was this close to her face, and she could have popped your ass, and you would have deserved that shit, all right? They're standing there having a conversation. Mind you, it took for Ray and them to have to convince this girl to have a conversation with Moniece to go see what the problem is, okay? And as it always is, Moniece has always said, I don't care if you guys are together. Just be real about it, okay? She already kind of knew that y'all was together, and her thing is, not only is this going to affect your relationship, it's going to affect my child because you are doing stuff. I'm pretty sure the child is around. He sees stuff. Now he got to lie to his mom about what's going on. And then the daddy don't want to be involving her or whatever in certain things. Okay, we don't know the max or the length of whatever else is going on within this relationship, and you're not really co-parenting the way that you're supposed to be co-parenting, or the way that you're trying to portray to be co-parenting. And then, April, oh, let me go talk to this girl and see what's going on. Why she mad? She not even fucking mad at your dumb ass for the relationship. She mad at her baby daddy, and that's what she's talking about. And why can't you get that in your fucking mind, okay? When she said, I just need to have a conversation with my baby daddy. What do you need to have a conversation with him about? It ain't got shit to do with you, April. You are a fucking mother. And the fact of the matter is, Moniece is standing there giving you props on your motherhood and everything. And you are still not getting it. Like, you literally asked this mother, regardless of what was been said, that was been put out there by Fizz. Let's be quite honest. Fizz was the one that put that whole narrative out there about Moniece not being a good mother, Moniece being a deadbeat and all that stuff. Fizz put that shit out there, okay? You as a woman, you as a mother, should know the reason why you will still have contact with your baby father, the father of your child. Okay, you need to have open lines of communication, regardless of if you guys are together on the same page or not. They need to have open lines of communication. Just because you don't have that with your baby father, don't mean that everybody else needs to have the same type of relationship that you have with your baby father, which is dust. Okay, that's what it is. Y'all communicate through court. I'm pretty sure this girl trying to avoid all of that. Okay, because if I'm pretty sure that if she took him to court, all his secrets and his skeletons gonna come out, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Cause it's always like that. When somebody try to make another person the true bad guy, whatever, that's because they trying to mask all their bullshit that they got going on. Okay, and all it takes is Moniece to take that nigga to court, and everything to just come out the closet, just spilling on out all the bullshit that he got. You know what I'm saying? And don't ever tell no woman what conversation do you have to have with him. Children. You communicate somehow with your baby father, so therefore she's going to communicate with her baby father too. She's going to have that communication, open lines all the time, like I said. Okay, so don't you dare say no shit like that and be so fucking nonchalant about it, like, what this is, because you don't have a healthy relationship with your baby father, don't mean that anybody else shouldn't, or shouldn't be working on trying to have one. And as she said, the issue is not with you. You have nothing to do with the parenting skills, whether it's with him on his side or her side. So you exit your ass up out of this. Okay, you let them handle that. And then he come over there. She did call her the side piece or whatever. Don't disrespect her. Bitch, shut up. She sat here and disrespected the fuck out of all of them. Okay, out of all of y'all, and it's don't disrespect her. And this is exactly what Moniece was saying. You always put me down. You always do this. You let people come into my life, your life, and disrespect me. That's exactly what it is. Case in point, ADX best friend, the girl that she was dating last year or the year before that, and then you all of a sudden start dating the best friend who you knew had an issue with Moniece. Like, what was the fuck was that? To fuck with Moniece. You do shit on purpose to antagonize her, okay? To make us feel like she crazy and all this stuff. And this girl is literally going through some stuff where she says she is literally at the point where she's about to break, okay? It don't take much when people have mental illness. You can't tell me that mental illness does run in Monique's family. It does, okay? And then you add in all this stress or whatever, and it takes the smallest stuff. What people like us, some people like us, like me, I'm like, bitch, fuck that. I'm not gonna let that shit get to me. Monique ain't that type of person. Because we could say, girl, I don't understand why you letting it get to you, why I letting it get to you. That ain't the type of person that she is, okay? So we can exit that out. But girl, at the same time, bitch, fuck them. Fuck them, don't let them get you like this. And then he over there, she had a whole lesbian relationship. I ain't say nothing about that. You said that like, so it's a problem? Like, you fucked the best friend, so what? You know what I'm saying? I said that was trash. And then you got Jason Lee was out there and Tierra Marie was out there, and Jason Lee was like, when it comes to y'all and you out here, you you messed up when we living in our truth, you crazy, and then when I'm living in my truth, I'm being messy or whatever. But yet you got these people right here, just faking it and phoning in front of people's face and stuff like that. And I was like, what? I was the same way, like, what? Jason Lee don't fuck with him no more. But Jason Lee, you a messy ass bitch. So that's what that is, okay? But, they live in foul. And the thing of it is, no one would be having these type of feelings if they would have just said, bitch, yeah, we toying with the idea of probably being together. We probably gonna make that happen. So if you see something, we probably is whatever, I ain't gonna say it's official, whatever, but we could possibly end up together. They would have been cool with it. They would have been cool with it, but you went around lying and all this stuff and, just putting on this fucking game for Mona, and it's just stupid at this point. Can we please move the fuck on? If ain't nobody finna fight, I don't care. So Brittany B, hold on. Brittany B up in the studio with Asian Doll. Okay, Asian Doll is the first lady of Gucci Mane's label or whatever. Cool, cute little girl. There's so many dolls up in here. God damn. I said I know we ain't finna introduce another storyline, but of course Brittany B has let us know that not only do she work behind the scenes, she is an artist too. She put out there that she tired of going into these studio sessions or whatever and seeing that she's working with people that's lighter skinned than her, and she's not really being put on because she's dark skinned. Or is it because you're not really that talented, or don't nobody, your time has passed? Is it that because, the dark-skinned girls are making waves now, okay? Look at Asian Doll. Asian Doll is beautiful, to be quite honest. Her skin is everything. But, that I ain't gonna deny that that's a factor, but girl, come on now. Anyway, she doing all that, and then she put out there that she did that Bad Baby girl. Girl, you responsible for that, bitch? Fuck, and moving on from that, I don't even give a shit. Fuck that. Like, that's how much I really don't care about Brittany Bree. Girl, whatever. She said she texted her mama back and forth a little bit, but she don't know what the relationship gonna look like. Moving on from that, we got A1. He doing all the stops or whatever. Got a violinist out there in the park. They doing a little picnic. They having a little play date or whatever. Doing a little trial run and all that stuff. And then what's her name? Lyrica show up with the baby Ocean. It was really cute to see how he was laughing with him and everything and reacting to his daddy. That was nice though. And basically he trying to say that none of this stuff, because she was like, it's all cute or whatever that we doing all this stuff, but it's like, in the back of my mind, it's thinking like, is this stuff still gonna happen? He was like, it won't. I mean, it's good that you saying that, but I need some time. I just can't take that at face value or whatever right now. It's understandable. Let me just tell you this. We could do a trial run. You keep your stuff in storage, because she was talking about maybe because she, go buy an apartment or whatever. He was like, you keep your stuff in storage. You come over to the house. You stay at the house. We do a little trial run. Mind you, this is after she didn't look in his phone. Open up your phone. Let me see your phone right now. If I gotta look at your phone and all that stuff, bitch, I don't want to be with you. If you gotta look through mine, bitch, I don't want you to be through with me, because you don't trust me. I don't trust your ass. Okay, so I ain't got time for all that bullshit. Then you get in your feelings because you seeing him DMing girls with thongs on and bikinis and shit like that, and he claimed because he in music and all that stuff. You already know what he doing. Girl, Lyrica, at this point, I'm tired of this season. I'm so sorry. I don't even have to say energy right about now. Listen, how many more episodes we got of this, okay? Because it is the same thing. They are dragging this out. They really are. Lyrica and A1 still together. That's what it is, okay? Moving on from that, Moniece goes on Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored, and Jason Lee offers her a public apology for that sex tape stuff, which, to be quite honest, you have women co-hosts. You have a woman co-host. And this is showing how much you disrespect and don't care about women when you are willing to put out a sex tape on another woman who didn't even do anything to you. Never really did anything to you that I can think of. And even if she did, that's not the route to go, because there's this thing called revenge porn, okay? And you can get charged with that. And if there want to be lawsuits put up against you, that can happen, okay? And that just shows the lack of respect that you have for women if you can do some shit like that. For what reason? All right? And you gave the apology, and I was with Moniece. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you for that. But when you do stuff like that, I will never ever forget that. And that means to me, I will never ever trust you. So, I mean, we good for right now, but don't think that we homies or whatever. They get into talking about the whole April and Fizz shit again. And once again, Moniece is just like, it's not that I feel betrayed. It's just that I feel disrespected. She feel like they fed the son a script to say, they done moved into her neighborhood and all this stuff and woo, 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 and coming over to the house with, trespassing on her property, coming over to the house. Now, let me tell you something. That was to antagonize her again. Because if Fizz drove April there to her house to drop off the stuff for Cam's school or whatever, how come he couldn't get out the car and put it and give it to her? But you drove April to your baby mother's house, who has an issue with you at this moment, and you have her, she's titties out, boy shorts and stuff like that, antagonizing the girl. You know that. Like, you doing this shit. At this point, you're doing this shit on purpose. And like, I believe Moniece, what she said when she said that the only time that he started pursuing April was after O and her fell out. Or O and him fell out. So therefore, let me go to your bitch, okay? And let me get back at you, like on some revenge type shit. Niggas grimy, bitches grimy. So hey, I don't put nothing past each other. At the end of the day, I'm over this whole situation. Moniece, fuck them. Let them do what they're gonna do, and worry about your son. That's it. I just don't want to hear this no more. Y'all. No. Anyway. Y'all like, girl, what you doing? Don't worry about it. Okay, so back onto the show. We got Mickey Monday and Slickwood. Oh, I got chocolate all in my teeth. It says. Y'all gonna let me do that? Y'all just trade. Hold on a second. And I ain't editing this out. This real, we family. Okay, that's better. Ooh, that's like one time when y'all let me sit here with broccoli in my teeth one time. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so, Slickwoods and Mickey Monday, they finna do this double date with Zell and his new boo, Star Divine. I said, when I seen that sign that said Zell's boo underneath it, I said, bitch, now I know Star. I know Star. I seen her around on the blogs and stuff or whatever. I don't have nothing negative to say about it. But, I do like the fact that she is open to dating bisexual men, and she's not one of those women who, just automatically is like, ugh, and not in a, people have their preferences, but you have some women that say, ugh, in a homophobic type of way, or, like, I just prefer strictly dickly, that's it. And that's fine, okay? But she said she always had a thought of it, so that was cool. We found out that, Slick and Divine went to school together, but, I think Divine was a year ahead of her. And Mickey Monday knew Star Divine because they grew up together basically on the West Coast. And so Zell was telling his reason why he was, vibing with Divine. and how he came out to his people and all this stuff and how he wanted. That's what he liked right about now. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. It just looks awkward, you know. It just looks awkward because it's him. Because it's him and he's so damn fucking messy, like, but you know, if he love it, I like it too. You know, I have no problem with that. You know, it is what it is. I'm for whatever, anything that makes people happy, as long as it's legal and as long as it's practical. You know what I'm saying, and consensual. So, you just, man, I don't think they're together now. But hey, he probably will end up with a bitch. You just not know. But anyway, they was talking about the whole Monique stuff and Fed stuff. See, and this is what probably one of the reasons what pissed off Monique too, because now that y'all in this relationship, they can't just say April and Fez. They have to say April, Fez, Monique, and then Amarion as well. They have to be included in this shit. And don't nobody want to be keep on reminded about this and reminded about that. Even if they ain't even trying to be included in it, people gonna include them in it. It was just whatever. I really have no idea what they was talking about. They really weren't talking about shit. But moving on from that, Brittany B, you know, Apple Watts, they go meet up with Yo-Yo. Apple Watts was going to invite her to come see Yo-Yo. And I do love the fact that Yo-Yo is really taking on this role as being a mentor, meaning that, you know, she's not turning people away. Even though I don't fuck with Brittany B, I do appreciate the fact that she's opening her doors to, you know, new artists that's coming out and listening to them and giving them a chance or whatever. So that was really a nice looking scene, to be quite honest, you know. And she putting out her little insecurities and her little thoughts that she probably have, you know, saying that she about to put this album out and she hasn't been out in like 10 years or whatever. Is she still going to be relevant and all this stuff? I'm going to tell you something, Yo-Yo. Don't expect to sell, okay? I'm not trying to be funny, but in this day and age, you are putting this album out for your fans, okay? And we don't expect you to do a whole bunch of numbers. And that's not being shady or nothing. That's being honest. Look what happened to Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim put that album out for her fans, okay? And it is what it is. I didn't particularly like it, but I still gave it a stream, okay? But, it is what it is, because, you know, these kids these days, they don't appreciate the new generation. They don't appreciate the older shit. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Moving on from that. Lyrica Jr. is in the, this little boutique, whatever. She getting ready because she was like, I still am a performer. Don't get it twisted, bitch. I'm still a performer. Okay. And I got tapped in to do headline the pre-Epsi Awards or whatever, you know, one of these events or whatever. So I'm going to be doing that. And then I call my mama down here so she can help me out and so we can talk. Man, let me just tell y'all this. You want to know who stepped their fashion game up since season 1, since we first ever saw them? Lyrica Senior, bitch. That bitch got a budget on her. I said, girl, mama hair was looking good. Okay, mama had the red lips. She had the jeans. She had the little leather jacket. I said, Lyrica Senior, you looking nice, lady. And then let me tell you something. Y'all be sleeping on her. Her music is, she be, okay. Okay, that's where Lyrica Jr. get it from. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, you know, she's there. She's telling her what's going on about this music, who's going to be there. She said Apple, Tierra Marie. Did you see how Lyrica sing was like, Tierra Marie? Like, damn, bitch, that's a blast from the past. Yes, Tierra Marie. And she was like, is A1 going to be there? I mean, yeah, he gonna be there. Why you say it like that? You ain't really told me nothing that's been happening ever since Vegas. Okay, let me tell you what happened. So, basically in Vegas, you know, he came up to me. He was talking about what he gonna do. You know, we did this little play day. Then he talked about something. He wanted to do a little trial run of us being in the house. I was with Lyrica when Lyrica Singer was like, listen, a trial run? Who the fuck do trial runs when you're married? You are fucking married. I said, girl, yes. Yes, okay? This is some bullshit. She see right through all the fuck shit. But she was like, you know, I told her, if you're going to make this decision, you got to make a decision that you're going to stick with, okay? That's what it is. And let me tell you something. Lyrica Senior, I gave you all of them props or whatever. I'm going to tell you something. Keep them piercings out your cheek. You too old for it, okay? You too old for it. You see Black China don't even wear hers no more, okay? You too old for it. Stop it. You know, be looking good in the scenes and a mess in a goddamn confession. I don't understand that. Who does that? Why y'all do that to them? Okay? But who on y'all budget? Girl, who you pissed off that day? Anyway, you know, Lyrica Jr. let us know that A1 gonna be helping out with the show and everything. So they gotta figure that stuff out. They back together. Who gives a shit? So Lil Fizz, oh my God, this nigga. All right, Lil Fizz and April, they done moved into a new house. Not the house that they showed us. So we moved into our new place. You know, it's not the house that we first looked at, but it's a better house that suits us. Translation, we couldn't afford that shit. Okay, that's what it was. All right. Omarion said no. Okay, and the check ran out. Bitch, let me just tell you something. Omarion and Moniece are so fucking good, bitch. Especially Omarion. Listen, when I tell you I want Moniece to get on a level of Omarion, like, don't give a fuck at this point, because listen, these bitches are doing this shit to gaslight your ass, to antagonize you or whatever. Okay, you doing this shit on purpose. But I just wish for 1 second while on that Millennial Tour, if we knew all this shit that was going on, that Omarion would have busted that bitch ass for a minute. Damn. Just had him in the corner and fucked him up and just, you know, pop, lock, and dropped all up on that ass. God damn it, bitch. You know, but Omarion, you the most mature one out this whole situation. Please stay that way, okay? Even though I wish you would knock that bitch out, just stay the way that you are, okay? Stay out of it and continue doing what you gotta do. Go moonlight, pop, lock, and drop it in Jamaica or whatever street that you're on. I don't know. Moving on from that, you know, April was there. Of course, they talking about all this stuff, and of course, they're talking about Moniece putting her little video up, going on her rants. Oh, you're in love with him and all this stuff. I don't think Moniece is still in love with Fizz, okay? I really don't. I just think she just really wants some respect that she's not going to get. That's what it is, okay? And she's going to keep on going. And like I said, when mental illness play a part in it, that's what it is. And when people keep on antagonizing, that's what happens. You know, and she's upset at the fact that Zell put that stuff out there being messy. Zell had the nerve to say, I'm just glad that they living their truth now, and maybe we can go on some double dates or triple dates. I thought you said fuck April. That's what I thought you said. But okay, whatever. You know, I can't stand the flip-flopping shit. But at the end of the day, don't nobody give a shit. And then you talking about some, you know, you want to have a housewarming party, no outsiders out allowed. Why would outsiders be allowed in the first place? That makes sense, okay? Then you're talking about something. Everybody want to know about where my vagina landing at, and all that stuff. Nobody wanted to know. You offered this information to us. Did you forget that live that you did when you was talking about your vagina and you had Carter the body patting all up on your puss? Okay, with her girlfriend in the back. I'm pretty sure she probably the fuck Carter too. You just don't know. You just don't know. You know, and then bitch, let me get on you for a second, April. We are in 2019. You know, Moniece did put out there that she could possibly be pregnant, but of course she's not. So that's why I skipped over that whole thing when she was at Hollywood Unlocked. It was stupid. But we are in 2019. And you are still, because you are Asian mixed with black, saying you let come out your mouth in 2019. They keep on saying, why he with this exotic woman? She can't be with no other exotic bitch. So that's what we call the mixed people these days. Biracial people. That's what we call them. Just because they pretty or whatever, they got to be exotic because they mixed or whatever. No, you're just biracial, boo. That's what it is. That exotic is a triggering ass word. It's triggering, okay? It's not a good look, okay, bitch? You just show all of your dumbass ignorance, okay? You are ignorant as fuck. And I mean, look at the situation you got yourself in. So I'm not surprised that you said something so stupid. You let that come out your mouth twice, okay? And you didn't even take time to think. Fuck that shit, okay? You knew what exactly you was doing. That bitch is dumb as hell. Anyway, moving on from that. Lyric up there trying to do sound check and the stuff is not going right. And of course, you got A1. Now see, I get where Big Lyrica coming from, because A1 went off on the sound guy. If you got somebody that's up in there, trying to make you seem as if you don't know what you're talking about and they laughing in your face, that's a trigger point for some people. And I can understand why he went off. Should he have went off the way that he went off? No, because you do have to keep it professional. But you need to calmly tell this person, please don't try to play on my intelligence like I'm dumb. I'm just telling you, this is what you need to do. I also do this work as well, but you don't need to be hollering doing all that stuff and losing your cool. So I was with Lyrica Senior on that one. But she was like, I can hear you all the way outside and all this stuff and woo woo. Let's talk about the stuff that you've been putting her through. She don't need all this stress. And it's and we talking about the stress of this going on right now, and then all the stuff that you did to her last year and this year and the cheating and stuff like that. It was like, okay, listen, we ain't even trying to go there, but it takes two. Okay, I ain't the only one that's been the big fuck up in this thing. It was like, Lyrica Jr. was like, don't put that on me, girl. You've been doing this shit since you was 10 years. 10 years in this relationship since before we really got together. I said, well, bitch, since before y'all got together and since the start of this relationship, he been fucking around on your ass and you been taking it because you been doing the same damn thing. Girl, if y'all don't get off my TV with this shit. Listen, for me saying that this episode ain't shit, I'm sure enough giving y'all a long review. Okay, like I had to juice it up, jazz it up for you. Girl, whatever the fuck. Anyway, y'all gonna be like, damn, Ashley, what the fuck is this, girl? I don't know. Why are you doing it? I don't know. Okay, girl, stop it. Y'all love it, whatever. But anyway, A1 had to apologize to the sound guy because they said if you don't apologize, we shutting this whole shit down. He said, apologize. I'm A1. The fuck? I said, bitch, who the fuck are you? What that supposed to mean? He don't care. He is in control of your goddamn show right about now. And I bet you're going to apologize. And sure enough, he said, yeah, he going to apologize because he doing it for Lyrica. I said, girl, fuck you. Okay? Get out of here. Tierra Marie comes over there to Monique's house and seems like that's the only real friend right about now that she got, that she can confide in, that's going to understand what it's like to go through some struggles or whatever. Because listen, that girl is going through it, all right? Regardless of how you may feel about Monique and whatever, what she is saying is some real shit. Situational depression, she probably got bipolar depression. You don't know. There's so many types of depressions out there. And like she said, it just takes one thing to trigger her, one situation, and she ain't been right ever since that whole thing. And I do appreciate the fact that she is putting this out here like this, okay? She's not trying to hide it, because putting her story out there is going to probably help somebody else that's going through the same thing. Like, yeah, this happens when this, and I feel like this too, and you're not alone. So, it is just fucked up. And then, like I said, like I've been saying this whole time, I'm mad this whole episode was basically about them. Fizz and April antagonized her. Okay, you letting that girl read y'all conversations and stuff like that. You are literally involving this girl in y'all situation, and that's not how co-parenting work. Okay, that's not what you need to be doing at this point. And you moving right behind her house. That's stupid. That's what is the point? Okay, and this girl, like, she's literally on the edge, and I just really want her to get some help. I do. I really do. But that was Love and Hip Hop. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later.